Hi, I'm Lauren, and I just did a webinar about some paperless techniques. And one thing that we just kind of talked about in the Q&A that was not in my video is how to do labeling of images. And I used the Google Drive platform for that. So I just wanted to share my screen and show you how to do that really quickly. So here I've just gotten into Google Drive and I have a PowerPoint full of images that I want my students to label. So you can just drag and drop your PowerPoint right into there and you can open it. And we just want to, here you can view it, but we want to be able to edit that really quickly. So we want to just click open with Google Slides and it will convert that. So where it was PowerPoint before, now it's in Google Slides. And the advantage of Google Slides is that you can share this and collaborate with people. So if I wanted my students to get on and label these bones of the skull, they can literally just choose this line tool right here, click and drag. You know, maybe we'll do a couple of the bones, and then they can just click on this text box right here, and that allows them to type. So, or not that it matters, I guess, but I just had this bone in my head. And I can type. Now, one thing if spelling matters is, let me, F-O-R, it will give them this zigzag. So if you want them to know that they did it wrong, then it will correct them or show them that they need to correct it. Or, you know, if they're submitting it for credit, they will be seeing that they spelled it wrong and have the opportunity to correct that before it gets to you. They can drag and drop. Really anything that you can do on PowerPoint, they can do here as well. Now, this is me labeling it, but if I want to share this to my students, first of all, I guess let's rename it. You can just click it and call this bone labeling activity. But we need to share that to be able to go to my students. So while here we've got just instructors, it says only people added can open the link. So we just want to change this right here to anybody who has the link right now can view. So I do this a lot of times with my PowerPoints, for example. If I'm going to use it through Google Slides, I want my students to be able to view that, but I don't want them to accidentally be able to change it. However, you can just click right here and you can make them the editor. So now anybody with the link can edit this slide. So here's your link. It's got this great copy link button for you right here. And then you could just go ahead and start a new email and say, I want you to go in and collaboratively label these, include as many people as you want. You know, if you want 4 students to do the labeling activity, you just put those 4 students, send it out to them, put it on Teams. However you want to distribute that link, now your students can get in and they can work together at the same time to label this diagram. And so one way that I've done that is I have them get on Teams and they decide that they're going to divide and conquer. I give them maybe 15 images and they're going to label them together, or they text each other if they already have met and know each other to work together in groups in that way. But it's just one way that you can go without paper but still allow a labeling activity that my students tended to really like.